Alright, so I suppose I owe an explanation as to why there hasn't been uploads in, I don't know, 1 week, maybe a week and a half. Thing is, uploading every day became impossible. And we're pretty early into the semester, and I had one intense assignment, and that made it impossible. So midterm time or mid-semester time or finals time will basically make it impossible to even think about uploading. So I've considered several options, such as the idea I think I've brought up before. I can't remember though if that was I cannot remember if that happened to actually be in the videos that I didn't upload. I haven't even filmed them for the last few days, but I have a couple of videos which I've filmed but I haven't uploaded. Not sure if I'm gonna do that. I think I'm way behind on them, but I think I might upload them up until a week ago, and then I'll make this the first week update. Not sure if I can continue those though, because this is Sunday and I've been working all weekend on this one assignment, this paper. So I'm not sure if I can do this weekly thing, but I think I'm certainly going to keep the Kaz Sweet channel going. I'm not sure if I want to do occasional vlogs. I don't think monthly is the right idea because I'd have too much to talk about, and I basically limit out at 15 minutes given my editor on my phone just poops its pants if I try to do more than that, or if I try and add too many little edits in there either, which is why I try to keep these one take. Well, that, and it's easier for me. But I think I'm certainly gonna keep things like book talks going and philosophy. I talked a lot in the videos which won't be uploaded, or at least or at least haven't been uploaded yet, about working on that philosophy bit. That was not a lie, but it wasn't entirely true either. I haven't been working hard on that because I've been focusing on other things. I do think though that I'm going to have another philosophy thing. It's just that first one, infinite complexity, is something I've been thinking about for years and years. So it wasn't hard to just wing that. But if I did something else, I'd have to at least think of the main topic idea, like bullets, get enough to fill a 3x5 card kind of thing. But I think for now, planning on this weekly update thing will work out. It's kind of sad. I did want to do daily updates, but the problem with this is it takes too much time. I think maybe if I just uploaded these straight, like just recorded for 5 minutes and then just straight uploaded them, but that results in kind of crappy production quality. And even so, that it would have to be one take. If I took multiple takes, I'd have to upload them separately. Yeah, I think the weekly update is what I'm going to do. At least for now, at least until I can't anymore. Well, yeah, 3 minutes. This week hasn't been much. There's just been the videos, which the other reason I might not upload them is because all I said in them was, there's nothing to talk about. I've been working on my paper. Which I now just have to edit a tiny bit for mistakes, and then I can be done with, which is why I finally got to recording this. Yeah, so I think, wow, thinking about it, this is both personal news and channel news, so I think I'm just gonna slap both intros into the beginning. Yeah, so I suppose, oh yeah, it's unfortunate again about the not being able to do it daily. In the beginning, I mentioned it's because I can't. It's because not because I can't. It's because I've been doing a journal daily. And I thought of this as an extension of that, The thing about that journal, though, is I don't always remember to do it daily, although luckily, I keep getting lucky when I forget, because I write something down that day that I intend to write in the journal later, that just, and then I can, like, if I forget, then I can go back and write that thing into the journal on another day. In fact, at one point I got about 30 days behind, but that's because I don't want to go back and forth in time. I want it to be, I guess you could say, chronological. So the notes built up on each other. So the problem with this is it takes a lot of time to do. If it took the 5 minutes to upload, then or if it took 5 minutes to record, then 10 minutes to upload, whatever. But it's not that. It takes 5 minutes to record, maybe 10 or 15. Then it takes like 20 to edit, and then it takes like 20 to render, and then, or maybe 30 to render, or something like crazy like that. And then it takes the same amount of time to upload as rendering. That I might be being a little pessimistic there, but it's a lot more time than my journal, which is on most days like just writing down. It takes as much time as it takes to open it and then write down 2 sentences. That's what the journal is. So I can't do this as a daily, but I do want to keep the vlogs going. It's unfortunate because I was thinking that in the future I'd look back on it and I'd like reference like that thing I did in vlog 215, but seems I can't do that. It's unfortunate, but it's also not, because it's for these last few days that I only did it for like, I think like 27 days before I stopped, and I think the last like 4 of those weren't edited or uploaded. And honestly, the last few days have been, well, hard because I've been writing my paper, but I haven't had like a oh crap moment at the end of the day, which I had basically every day since the semester started when recording the videos. Maybe during summer, if it works out that way, I can go back to daily, but I think just weekly, but then working harder on the other things. So what I mean by this is, instead of those 20 or 30 minutes for each section working on these vlogs, instead I think that I'll try and spend a little bit of time each day to work on things like a book talk or a philosophy, or maybe something else. So yeah. All right, and even if I stop doing these vlogs altogether, if the weekly thing is too much, I'll still spend that time to work on those. Although those things won't have anything near constant uploads. So I want to have these weekly vlogs in there just so I can keep a modicum of constant uploads. That was going to be the main attraction for the few people to see Kazasui before, and that's that they get a little slice of vlog every single day. But I think every week will be fine, and all the same, it's all the more time for me to spend on improving the quality of the other things. Who knows? I might find this time I might be able to like create a better intro. I know there's a lot of websites for reference about the intro. I know there's a lot of websites that they let you just create like some just default sort of like almost cliche at this point, or maybe not even almost, just straight up cliche intros. They, like, I think they started with the Minecraft era when there was a whole bunch of 12-year-olds creating their Minecraft accounts and YouTube channels for them. I mean, if you think I'm like getting mad at 12-year-olds, I'm not. I was one of those 12-year-olds. I had like a series of 3 or 4 YouTube accounts I attempted. And I think between those, like 2 videos ever got uploaded. But I think the result of that is that there's these flashy, fun style intros that you can make it play some electronic music and spins around, and that's your intro. But I kind of want to make anything I do on this channel myself. I want it to be as best production quality as I can, given I make it myself and I don't spend a huge amount of time on it. In saying that I don't spend a huge amount of time editing, uploading, rendering, all that crap. Like I was with Kazza Sweet. I mean, I'm fine with spending that amount of time for these weekly vlogs, and I'm making things harder on myself since I just saw it's 10 minutes. So this is going to be a long render. But I want to make it as high production quality as I can. Because those Kazza Sweet vlogs, a video on its own takes a certain amount of time. So I'm fine with spending that amount of time once or twice a week. So maybe for a vlog, and then if I can, weekly or bi-weekly. I don't know if it'll work out like that, but maybe it will. Content besides the vlogs, like philosophy or book talk. I'm not like the craziest fast reader, and I don't just, philosophy ideas don't just pop into my head in big long paragraphs that I can rant about for 10 minutes on the daily, or maybe they do, but not good enough to write down. I don't know if I can do that, but if I can, I will. Yeah, so gonna try and keep the production quality up. Maybe I'll get a better intro. I don't know how I would do that though, how I would make it myself. Maybe I'll work on, like I'll do something on the computer like Paint or something like that. Although I guess that would take away from the whole like doing it physically or on my phone entirely, which I have done thus far. So maybe not, or minus like research. But even that, I guess, well, I don't know. I guess I don't know, I'll figure something out. But I like the intro for now, is the thing. And that dog intro, it's fun. But or that dog intro, no, the dog outro is fun. I don't know, I kind of like it, but just know that something better in terms of intro is in the works, even if you don't see it for months, or maybe weeks, but, you know. Here it is. This is why I can't do that whole upload it straight thing, because I'd have to re-record these 2 or 3 times each time, and I'd end up with 3-minute blurbs of me just angrily saying stuff. But enjoy the dogs. Can't believe I forgot that. Enjoy the dogs. All right, so I suppose he's saying goodbye for us.